Alright, so now I'm going to show you a little bit of magic, if you want to call it that. It's complicated. So to start off, there is a magical text you should see, and that is the Lesser Key of Solomon. This is a great edition. I also have another one called the Key of Solomon, just the Key of Solomon, not lesser or greater or in between. But in it is a lot of magical seals, and they're all designed to control, contain, and maneuver spirits. There's symbols, there's incantations, there's lots of stuff. It's one of the first real grimoires or magical texts of the world. So this one in particular contains a section that is all about dealing with demons. And in particular, it shows you how to make these spirit ward circle things and shields, all kinds of stuff. But what it also shows, which is very, very, very useful, is this bad boy up top. Gotta move it there. Okay. Alright. I guess there's no other way to describe it without using it as an example. If you've ever seen Supernatural, which, good God, I hope is not your only frame of reference for hunting, because while it's sort of there, it's not completely there. Because they're all, ugh. But anyway, that's sort of like a devil's trap. And what this thing does, you draw it on the ground, and it's supposed to be about 3 foot sides or like 3 feet in diameter. I can show you one over here if I can. Um, but if a spirit enters that triangle, it cannot leave and is rendered basically powerless. So obviously, hunters love to trap things because it's awesome and it just feels great when you've finally done it. Um, but sometimes they notice, and then that's a bad thing. But they're really simple to make. You can basically make them just about any way you like. You can make them with tape, chalk, paint, anything. And as long as it's above or below the spirit that's coming your way, or possessed person for that matter, um, yeah, the spirit's rendered powerless, and you're good. um, so yeah, the way it works is actually kind of interesting because just about everything in the Key of Solomon and the Lesser Key of Solomon is based on the use of God's names to get things done. And I mean, other people argue that it's your willpower that does it, and that these things are just figments of your imagination. Um, it's best to go the traditional route. Um, so yeah, I can show you one of these. But I recommend that you get the Lesser Key of Solomon and the Key of Solomon. You can get them for very inexpensive on ebook. They're great, great, great buys. Um, Hunters use them extensively for all kinds of things, and yeah, it's good stuff. All right, so I'm going to show you a spirit trap. Just hold on. Alright, it's going to be terrible lighting. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, I hope you saw that well. I won't be able to tell till later. Anyway, so yeah, that's one of the many different uses of the Key of Solomon. I have a better one over here. Right there. And then over here is a circular spirit ward. This is kind of my base of operations, as it were. If you look over here, there's all my weapons. Well, some of them anyway. But yeah, you can find all of this stuff in the Key of Solomon and the Lesser Key of Solomon. Right, back to normal. Okay, so if you're gonna use those things, use them wisely. If a spirit sees one, they're gonna get pissed, know that you're doing something. Just use them intelligently, make them right. And in Supernatural, they can like take off a line and the spirit's free. You gotta like erase the names in order for the thing to be free. So just keep that in mind in case you're ever doing that. I don't know why. So yeah, Gearsam does a lot of great stuff. Um, this thing, the anti-possession pendants in there. Um, it really doesn't matter how many colors you put into it. It must. Some of them say like it has really special colors. It's bupkis. Um, but yeah, so lesser key, it's pretty. Um, then the Key of Solomon has a lot more stuff, and that is one of the most important books in Hunter history. It shows you how to make a smiting knife. It shows you how to make a smiting blade. Shows you how to make all kinds of magical seals. It's useful. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's everything on Key of Solomon and spirit traps. Um, if you want to think of a traditional hunter, think of yourself hunting a bear, and this is a bear trap, just designed for spirits, which is cool. It doesn't work on all spirits. Angels, even fallen ones, I'm pretty sure it does not work against, and several other types. But then there's other things you can do for that with the Key of Solomon. There's actually this one specifically devoted to demons that looks kind of like a. All of the pinnacles, or what they're called, in the Key of Solomon have like a circle with like a symbolism in the center with writing on the outside, mostly in Hebrew. Um, there's one specifically designed for demons, angels, and a bunch of other things. So you can find lots of information in there. So pick that up. I can probably add like a few photos or something somehow, somewhere. I'm making a website soon. Look it up there. So yeah. All right. Keep those in mind, and always have them at the ready. Put them underneath a doormat or something, above a doormat, on a door. The anti-possession one works as a great barrier. So yeah. Okay. Right, good night, and God bless. Don't let the spirits out.